is it's really cold out here. It is January 20th, 2025. So actually, I'm just coming from dinner. I'm going back home to the dorm here. Yeah, a little earlier than I might normally do dinner ones because it normally at like 5:30 or 6 or something, right? But that I'd eat dinner, and then I'd doing the daily walk after that, and it'd probably be pretty dark out. It's not dark yet, obviously. It's still got some sunlight left. That feels a little weird, but today was a nice day. Had 2 classes, both are good. PPD didn't work since I don't have labor hours on Thursdays. What else? Oh yeah, and me and several other students, most of which I haven't really seen before. There's a few I'd seen on like small occasions before. I didn't really know them that much nonetheless, but still pretty nice people, I think. I had a whole study abroad meeting a little while ago. It was nice. Most of the information provided was stuff like I already kind of knew, but still helpful nonetheless. Kind of refresh my brain on that. Um, and then we got these folders for each one of us that have some information, as well as the sort of informative, fun little packet. It kind of tells you a bunch of all sorts of cool facts about history, language, region, etc. People in your chosen study abroad country. It's super cool. So now it's really making me think. I would. I was kind of thinking. I started kind of thinking this like beforehand, but like now it's just like I really want to do this. Not out of like fear or anxiety, but actually quite to the contrary, because I'm really excited and like I want to be quite knowledgeable, and so right, I'd like to, and I don't know how long. It'd probably take a while nonetheless, right? All sorts of different things considered, right? But yes, I would like to learn a lot more about Australia, and also especially, Sydney, since that's where I'd be going, right? Pretty much just about everything, I guess. Like I already know a little bit, and I feel weird saying that I just know a little bit and then not saying what those facts are. But I do hope to. I have no idea when, but I would really like I really like the idea of making at least a few videos. I think I said this yesterday, if I remember correctly, about sort of knowledge that I've learned from my research or whatnot. Combination of articles, sure, but also videos and sort of firsthand experiences of people going there, right? All the good stuff. So I don't know. I just think it'd be super cool because again, right, I'm very excited, and I really I really hope that I do get to go. Lifetime opportunity and all that, and and I know I'm not really being like too specific right now, but I think while part of that I can kind of blame on me not knowing exactly what to say, the other part of it being that I kind of just I I don't want to say anything that I feel like that might be wrong because my knowledge is limited.
Wait.
Right. And I really want to, and I also just want to, when I make these sort of videos, I want to have like a lot of stuff, to say or to put into them. So, hopefully that works out. But yeah. So funny thing here was, so we were broken down into three different groups, based on where in the world we would go. So there was one of them was European countries, and then one of them was, and I forget how you can pronounce it. I swear it's like I know it, but I don't remember it right off. There's this other, I think it was like Central or South, somewhere at Central South America, but I can't remember exactly. Right. So there's that. So there was that place that a bunch of them wanted to go to, and the other one here was Asia. Now I don't think Australia counts as part of Asia region. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it does. I didn't think it did. Isn't it like Australia and Oceania? I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake. But Oceania is like the continent of well, it's like all like the small islands, right? It's like the hundreds of them, and they're all put together as a quote unquote continent. I think, or region of the world, or whichever the two it is. I've seen different textbooks and whatnot interpreting in different ways, so I'm not really sure what the correct way of interpreting that is, but nonetheless, right? And so, anyways, we had to do some fun, kind of just a few very basic activities, including this one where so this lady here, the staff member, she'd give all of us, in our three groups, these cards, and they'd have like different like worries or concerns or potential problems, that study abroad students might experience. As we're kind of thinking, for ourselves, for our group, like generally, kind of just having to rank those based on how much we're worried about that, or our concerns and all that. And the so one of the top two, no, I don't. Yeah, I think it was the very first one actually. I think they put my group put language barrier, and then so when we were all asked the question of like, a little later on, like, oh, do you you know do you think you'd like what kind of like do you think you'd have worries with language problems, or communicating and whatnot, and all my group was like yes, and I was like no. I mean, yes, and the staff and she's like, all like different dialect or different you know phrases and slang and all that, but still English, right? Right, but I think it was like I think there was like two or three of them wanted to go to Japan. One of them I think wanted to go to like, I'll say, was it China? I think it was. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think most of them wanted to go to Japan. I think it was, or Korea. Still super cool, right? And it's just interesting hearing about everyone's sort of what they wanted to do and all that. Where they wanted to go and what they were interested in. How that sort of relates to their own personal interests and all that. It was nice, and I think there'll be some more meetings out there. So I'm just be curious to see how those go. Pretty nice people, so that was nice for sure. Anyhow, right. Let's see here. Well, not yet, but yeah, at some point, I really like the idea of, you know, was it like getting myself some like, some good like, Australian like snacks and sweets and all that, right? Like, I've heard of I've already watched some videos, right, about, like, for example, some Americans trying different ones, like, one of the most iconic ones being, Tim Tams, right? Um, right. Now, I don't remember all of them right off. I only remember like a few, but I just think it'd be super fun just to try a bunch of them and, like, if I made my own sort of like ranking video, I really like that idea. Um, so I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. If I actually do get myself anything like that, or maybe if I don't know, or maybe do I save that for like the summer and try to get like my brother or one of my parents or something to buy me, you know, to buy me that for like either my birthday or like Easter or something. I don't know, but we'll see. But I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Um, yeah, I still haven't done any of these. Well, I didn't say that I was gonna do them just yet, but I think I remember, what was it, like a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks ago? I don't know, however long ago it was, right? And I was like, I like to do a kind of video. I think I said this, although maybe I didn't. Where I said I was want to do at least one or two videos where, like, I'd research a bunch of this stuff, and you'd see me like researching it, looking it up, and like reacting to what I was finding and all that. And I like that idea. I just gotta think about, like, I just gotta compile a list of some stuff I'd like to do first. Look up first before I do that, obviously. But anyways, I don't know. Again, it does feel weird that I'm going back to the dorm at this time. But anyways, um, anyway, what else? What else? Well, I'm not gonna say who they are. But a classmate and someone else here at my school, um, you know, they they actually watched. I think it was another one of my videos. I think it was. Maybe I was remembering on who the classmate was. Whatever. Well, a few people today. I was talking to them. I was asking them about a bunch of different stuff. I asked them again if, hey, have you watched any of my videos yet? Right, and this other person here, he was like, yeah, actually, I watched some of. He didn't get to watch all of it, but he got to watch some of. I think it was one of my Minecraft videos. I don't know which one it is. I'll have to ask him about that, but interesting to see. Um, see what more he thinks of it, since much older, uh, much older gentleman. So yeah, he didn't really know very much about Minecraft, but he's that I've talked about it a few times, and it's even what my last something it's one of the papers I actually wrote about something with it. So well, I was just thinking, I haven't really done one of these like longer walks in a while now. I mean, because of the weather, really, and you know, cold, wet. You know, did I mention cold already? But you know, I'd like to do more of those. I don't know if well, I'd say I don't know if I will or not. I think I probably will. It's a question of when, right? So let's see here. Anything else? Well, I mean, I'm gonna check some homework. I'm gonna check some homework stuff. May take a little while. I don't really know. We'll have to see. Probably be clear out some emails. Of course, prep my stuff for the next day and all the good things, right? But I like the. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I don't think this production stuff's gonna take you know, more than like an hour or two, most. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Well, time can be finicky like that, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what videos I'll do, or if I'll do any, or I'll just watch more TV. But I guess we'll just have to see. I don't know. I said the idea popped in my mind of like, well, do I go do I go ahead and do I just go in, do some stuff for a little bit, you know, and then I come back out and just do another walk? I don't know. Sounds nice. I just don't really know what I would talk about yet if I do that. I guess I'll also just try to get a little bit more of the sunlight here before nighttime settles in. But I don't know. No promises, but again, we'll just have to see. But man, it's much quieter over here. I really like it though. Anyhow, guess I'm gonna get going in here. I don't really need to. I could totally just walk around for another. I could just walk around for another hour. Maybe not 2 hours because I don't know if my phone battery would last that long. I'm trying to record at like, believe it or not, this is like max brightness, and okay, I'm just trying to just look through the glass here. Oh man, yeah, much brighter. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, get going in. Might do another potential few videos. I don't know yet. It could really be anything. I might I might do another Minecraft thing. I might do like one of these research things. I might do, well, man, I really want to try like a listening to like certain types of music, right? Like what it could be things like pop or indie or electronic or classical or any other number of genres, right? You know, and just hearing them and kind of just sort of reacting to them and all that. That could be fun. The only dang thing with that is that it's just the whole copyright thing, and it's just like I get it. I think that it's good if we have copyrights and all that, right? Protect people can claim ownership over their art. That's a good thing, I think. But it does make it annoying for small content creators like myself because I'm not willing to pay however much money it is to get access to be able to use certain music. So I'm basically just limited to either natural sounds, pure silence, make music myself, which, oh man, I haven't played instruments in a long time. Or just use whatever music is available on Microsoft Clipchamp, the app I use to edit my Minecraft videos, and some of the other ones I do on the computer there. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna go in for real now. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. It helps a lot. I don't yet have another subscriber goal. I met my 50 subscriber goal like a little while back, and so I'm going to maybe just try to finish up making those reward videos. And I guess we'll see. I'll see you next video. Bye bye. If I can turn this off.